oxygenation. Feast your eyes, fellas, on one of the nicest vintage CR125s you'll ever swing a leg over. This is a 1987 CR125 flashback to Doug Henry when he was riding these back at NESC with Joe Waddington, David Rudnicki, John Dowd. It was a star-studded top gate. You had Bob Weber, some of the Jim Boshin, the top 10 guys, every one of them will qualify for the Southwick National. Those are the golden years of NESC motocross. And this bike right here, Jojo Keller on this, at 220 pounds would absolutely fly. They handle amazing. They've got the first year, the disc brakes front and rear. The motor's an absolute rocket ship and they're super light. You can go fast for 20 minutes on this. If you want to get a vintage bike that you're going to embarrass a lot of new riders on, buy this bike. If you want a bike to just hang in your trophy room, buy this bike. This is absolutely pristine. It came from California. The frame rails on it, there's not a ding in the frame rails. Can you lean it over, Kyle? Show them the frame rails. I'm sure you'll see in the photo shoot too. There'll be a full photo shoot. The frame on this thing is absolutely immaculate. There's not a ding in it. Not a ding in it. Turn the gas off. It's overflown. The motor has been completely rebuilt from the crank up. It's got new, as you can see, new base gasket, new head gasket, new clutch cover gasket. It's got a new clutch, new top end, FMF, full Gold Series pipe, the platinum colored pipe. It has the original Sankei HMKS6L baffle on there. It runs great with that baffle on there. It's got rental handlebars. The suspension's in excellent condition on the bike. It handles great. Nice set of tires. It's got a new gold chain and sprocket on there. The original factory pegs. The frame's in mint shape, and so is the original factory pegs. You can see all the cycle parts on this thing are in mint condition. Guys, this thing's absolutely gorgeous. It looks like it just rolled off the line from the AMA 125 Nationals in '87. It's got the original gold rims on there.
Your title on the folder.
The fork lowers are in mint condition. The fork boots are in mint shape. Everything on the bike, it runs. I mean, I think I couldn't resist the ripping it once or twice around the parking lot. That's what these are designed to do. These things run best high in the RPM. These are air adjustable forks too. If you're a heavier rider and you want to put 10 or 12 pounds in there, you can make them a little bit stiffer, or if you're going to be doing some jumping. The original pegs on this are in excellent condition. The original shifter. It's got the factory racing Boyson ignition cover on here. It's got a new fuel petcock, new fuel lines. The carb's been rebuilt. It's got a new air filter. Basically all the running gear's new on it. The engine, the carb's rebuilt. The exhaust is mint. No dings in the pipe. The power valve works beautifully.
All the cycle parts, the swing arm, the wheels, the lower frame rails, they show virtually no wear. And I don't believe the frame rails have been repainted either. Kyle's got the folder. We have a clear California title on the bike and also the work order, if you don't mind reading off that for me, Pops.
Yep, it's got the brand new gold chain, new ProLink graphics on it. It's got new black ODI grips on the rental handlebars, brand new twin air filter. We're running VP fuel with Maxima gear oil. It's been steam cleaned, degreased. It's been detailed. It's going back to the detail shop because I just got it a little dirty doing a couple holies for you guys there. I hope you appreciated that. Now you have an idea how good this thing runs. It's an absolute rocket. The engine tested at a perfect 150 PSI compression, and it's got fresh coolant in it. As you can tell, the carb vent lines are all brand new. The brakes have been serviced. It's been gone right through. It's got a 60 pilot and a 160 main. It's jetted perfectly. So it's ready to go. It's ready to roll to the line at the AHRMA, or if you want to run it against the new bikes, go ahead. New head gasket, new base gasket, top end's fresh. It needs nothing. Good luck finding a nicer 87. I believe this is the original seat cover on this bike. I'm 95% sure it's the original seat cover. This is the original tank. It's in mint condition, no gouges on it. Still got a nice shine on it.
Yeah, the tank is really one of the highlights of the bike. Look at that.
One of the things,
86 production.
In addition to that, one of the real highlights on the bike are the radiators. Take a look, zoom in on those radiators. None of the fins are bent. The side of it isn't bent.
I got some good shots in the gallery. It's going to be a little bit hard to see in this lighting, but yeah, they're very
The
Very
radiator's
straight.
pristine. It's going back in the detail shop. Ronnie's going to give it one more steam clean and polish, and Wizard will give it a once over, and it'll be ready to go to the line or roll into the museum. Either way, it looks like a factory race bike.
One thing I noticed, the shock bumper is missing. I don't believe that the shock has been rebuilt. It's probably the original. They crumble after some time, but the shock is not leaking. It looks to be in good condition, and so aren't the forks. No leaky seals here.
The Factory Connection has the
taken care of,
bumpers.
but-
It's about $10 for a rubber bumper. No big deal, but it's good to point that out. Kick-ass machine. How'd it sound ripping up the driveway, Kyle?
Oh, it sounds awesome. You can just the FMF pipe on this thing just screams.
Did you get a chance to swing a leg over it?
I did, and yeah, this is probably one of the faster 125s we've had through here in a while.
Kick-ass machine. Made my day riding it, that's for sure. And that's what it's all about. 125s are probably the most fun bike to ride. If you're on a 500, if you rode a 500 the way I just rode this, you'd end up in the hospital. These are just enough power to have a whole lot of fun, and that's what it's all about. So if you want a kick-ass vintage classic that's ready to take to the track, buy this bike. Thanks for watching, and God bless America. One of the things you want to check when you're buying a vintage Honda, these are magnesium covers, and they're notorious. If you let them sit with the coolant in there, and it's not changed regularly and serviced regularly, they will rot out. The original magnesium cover has been replaced with a new one. All the water pump gear inside is new. The gasket is new. The coolant is new. You can see it has a new gasket on the inside. That's a major service that most of these need. That's going to cost you at least $500 to straighten that out. It's been done. The hoses are new. It's ready to rock.
Yeah, well, actually, once the cases, once the side case rots out, you have to get a reproduction or find a new old stock one, and the new old stock ones are impossible to find.
This is an NOS case cover. It's perfect.
That's it, guys. Good to go.